Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here at Inglewood, California. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams. On the Saints sideline, a look at their head coach. His side has won 2 in a row. In the same role on the opposing sideline, Rams head coach Sean McVay. His guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you. Excited for this one. It's going to be punter Ryan Stonehouse who gets this thing underway. And we're underway here in SoCal. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. We get a break in the action as trainers come out for an injured player. It's Devontae Adams who's shaken up after that one. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Give to Williams from the gun. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Saints take the field. They're led by the second-year quarterback from South Carolina. Started a handful of games last season as a rookie. Here's Spencer Rattler.
And the only guy's happier than his fantasy manager were his pass catchers. He checked every box of what a great game looks like. down to the trio of touchdowns and the almost 400 yards he put up. And unsurprisingly, with how well he and this offense played, they earned that W.
Rattler now off the play action. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
A gain of 14. And
now Rattler on the play fake. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 12.
On the give, it's Miller. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throw here, third down. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on the punt on fourth. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Sean McVay getting his Rams offense ready to go for a new series. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Stafford now on first down. Brought in right side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Rams have the first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Throwing now on first down. Stafford. It's complete to Higbee. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
on second down, a run with Williams. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackled on the play by Puna Ford. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Third down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
Intended for Terrence.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. The Saints and their running back about to get back to work. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
On the gun, Rattler. Complete on the slant to Watson. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Pass brought in by Watson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down, Saints.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Rattler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Up the gut they go with Williams. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Carl Granderson in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It finds Adams downfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. 2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Incomplete. Jonas Sanker on the coverage.
Throwing now. Stafford. Finds his back. Kyron Williams. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Slot man in motion left. Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Whew. The Rams are set to punt. Back deep, one of the great returners in the history of this league, Cordero Patterson. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The New Orleans offense set to go now. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They'll go play action on 1st down. Now he takes it. And they come up with 7 following that flag. That sets up 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That tackle made by Kobe Turner.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
3rd down from the gun. It's complete. This is Olave. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Short pass brought in. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Rattler back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down, New Orleans.
Coming left is Miller. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
It's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. All set now. 1st and 10.
First down, Saints.
Rattler to the air now. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he had a ton of yards.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
It's a gain of 15, but it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Rattler. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
Gay's kick is good, and that will get them on the board.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Shoots away from 1. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback, as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Stafford from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Running for the marker with Williams. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12 yards.
So 1st down from the 41.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Another run for Williams. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Saints 40-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's incomplete on second down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
They'll throw third and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. I know they love that golf adage, drive for show, putt for dough, but it's awfully nice to drive for show and to have that kind of weapon in your back pocket.
Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Saints and Spencer Rattler coming out for their next drive. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. From the gun, a give to Miller. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Again, it's Miller. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Looking to throw, Rattler finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Here's Miller. He rocks that tackler. A solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Rattler. Olave with the catch. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Offense is set. 1st and 10. From the gun, Rattler. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
He'll call his own number. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. On the ground, it's Miller. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Gay's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Puka Nacua, the target on that throw. And now they face second down.
Taylor on the coverage.
Shotgun snap to Safford. Quick slant taken in by Nacua. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Safford now on 3rd down. Nacua here, he's got it. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
25 yards on the play. That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Safford now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Back to throw here, Stafford. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua, and that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Saints take over
New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Rattler. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
First down,
now Rattler. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's across midfield into Rams territory. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. Still sticking with the passing game. He'll step up, and there he goes. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
A gain of 7. First down, Saints.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Rattler back to throw. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our
trip
EA
around
Sports
the
halftime
NFL
report.
starts now at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. The Steelers at home to take on Indianapolis. And it's the veteran Aaron Rodgers hooking up with his man for the touchdown here. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Steelers move their mark to 7-1, looking good as they get the win. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's last year's 8th overall pick, Michael Penix. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Falcons win their second straight as they get the victory here. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And it's a man who once scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl, Kyle Juszczyk. All he needs is a crease, and he finds it. That's a 7-yard rushing touchdown. The 49ers close out the first half of the season with a victory as they move to 6-3 on the year. One final look at the rest of the scores from week number 9 with Cleveland, the Jets, Philly, and Tampa Bay all on the midseason bye. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Cordero Patterson now to return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Throwing is Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Saints first down.
Rattler now off the play action. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup, gained about 8, 2nd down.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Olave on the slant. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down, New Orleans.
Handoff here for Miller. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Rattler. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First down, Saints.
Rattler to the air now. Connects on the crosser. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Saints first down.
From the red zone on first. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Catch made by Cooks. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down from the gun. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
13, Rams 3.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Sean McVay getting his Rams offense ready to go for a new series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Stafford now off the play fake. Go to the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Stafford back to throw. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Woo. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Saints and Spencer Rattler coming out for their next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Now it's Miller. Oh, the football's loose. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. On the gun, Rattler. Go left side to Watson. He will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. They go left side with Miller. And he's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Rattler setting to throw. He's got a man left. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
He was taken down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st down, Saints.
Now Rattler on the play fake. It's Olave with another catch. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
A gain of
19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The Saints, 1st down.
Sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Shotgun snap to Rattler. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Rams.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. It's caught left side by Hill. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New Orleans.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards. We break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. They run. It's Miller. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Gay with the point after. And the Saints take a 3-possession lead.
20, Rams 3.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
The ball carrier.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The Rams are set to punt. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Takes it in at the 21. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Saints up by multiple scores, and they've got the football. New set of downs for him from the 31. On the give, it's Miller. Shoves him off. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Saints.
Running once more with Miller. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Saints first down.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Miller with it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Rattler back to throw. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Complete to Alvin Kamara. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Rams' 19-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Looking to throw, Rattler. Back to a familiar target, it's Watson. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
They'll try and punch it in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints put up even more points in a win. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Rams 3.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Sean McVay getting his Rams offense ready to go for a new series. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Connects with Adams again. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
10 yards. And a Rams first down.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
It's Stafford once more. That's caught by Williams. And this one doesn't go far.
Williams. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Now Stafford again. He finds Adams, complete. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
17, Devontae Adams. A 3-yard pickup.
Stafford throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down. 1st and 10.
In the red zone now. Gets me to the right side by Nacua. And this one does not go far.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Stafford's going to throw once more. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Out of the end zone. Jonas Sanker on the coverage.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. Completed over the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
And the Rams, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Second and goal.
Throwing now, Stafford. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Touchdown and bust for him here as they set up for third and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third and goal.
Now Stafford to throw. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams making the scoreboard look a touch better. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Stafford's going to throw for it. And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Rattler now off the play action. It's cut right side by Watson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
The tackle by Quinton Lake. A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Chris Olave. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
My man.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Third and long for him here. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. Pass brought in by Watson. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a 3-score game in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints stretch the lead to 23.
Rams 11.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Rivers. Spins out of one stop. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out come the Rams on offense. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Adams put in motion right. Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And the Saints have the recovery!
This just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Saints come marching onto the field. With touchdowns on their last two drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite The lead, let's find out. Saints to the line now, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Second down now, 7 to go. Another carry for him. A second down run, good for 4. That brings up third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Oh no, he lost control of another one. Scooped up by the Rams. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
Third down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing fourth down, they're off the field completely.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 4-yard line. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
First down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Stafford now on first down. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
16 yards. And the Rams.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Stafford. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
He was defended by Julian Blackman.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Throw is caught by the back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So it's a win for the Saints. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.